Dear Banker friends, everyone knows that passing CIV is very difficult and only one can pass who has command over the concepts and a strong base of subject matter. Hence, in this video, we try to ease the difficulty level of paper number 1, Advanced Bank Management. Let's begin with Module A, Economic Analysis. Question number 1. An economy with a consistently negative inflation rate is best described as experiencing. Answer is deflation. Deflation is a sustained decline in the price level, which is reflected in a negative inflation rate. Disinflation refers to a decrease in the inflation rate over time but does not imply a negative inflation rate. Hyperinflation is an extremely high and accelerating inflation rate. Question number 2. A new technology that reduces employee illness will most likely decrease. Answer is cost push inflation. By reducing employee illness, the new technology will increase the output per hour per worker, which will decrease the unit labor cost. As the unit labor cost decreases, cost push inflation decreases. The technology does not affect demand and accordingly should not affect demand push inflation. Question number 3. Dash are the goods for which the demand inversely related to consumers' income. Answer is inferior goods. Inferior goods are the goods for which the demand is inversely related to consumers' income. Example, coarse cereals, skim milk, etc. Question number 4. If both the supply and the demand for a good increase, the market price will. Answer is not be predictable with only these facts. The requirement is to predict the market price based on an increase in both supply and demand. Our answer is correct because without additional information about the extent of the change, the effect on price is not determinable. Question number 5. The country of Uzbekistan is experiencing both high interest rates and high inflation. The government passes laws that reduce government spending and increase taxes. It takes many months before interest rates fall and inflation is reduced. This is an example of. Answer is impact lag and discretionary fiscal policy. This is an example of discretionary fiscal policy involving impact lag because it takes time for the impact of the change in taxing and spending to be felt throughout the economy. Question number 6. Which of the following is true about deflation? Answer is it results in very low interest rates. The requirement is to identify which of the statements is true about deflation. Our answer is correct because deflation results in very low interest rates. They could even turn negative. Question number 7. A supply curve illustrates the relationship between. Answer is price and quantity supplied. The requirement is to describe the relationship shown by a supply curve. A supply curve illustrates the quantity supplied at varying prices at a point in time. Therefore, our answer is correct. Question number 8. As a business owner, you have determined that the demand for your product is inelastic. Based upon this assessment, you understand that answer is increasing the price of your product will increase total revenue. The requirement is to apply the concept of price elasticity of demand. If demand is inelastic, an increase in price will increase total revenue. Our answer is correct because it actually accurately states this rule. Question number 9. If the price elasticity of demand for a good is 4.0, then a 10% increase in price would result in a. Answer is 40% decrease in the quantity demanded. Price elasticity of demand is equal to percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price. Given the price elasticity of demand and the percentage change in price, we can solve for the percentage change in quantity demanded. Question number 10. In any commodity market, an equal increase in both demand and supply can be expected to always. Answer is increase market clearing quantity. The requirement is to describe market conditions in a competitive market when both demand and supply increase. In a competitive market, the market will always clear at the equilibrium price. If there is an equal price increase in both demand and supply, the equilibrium price may increase, decrease, or remain the same. However, there will be more units sold and therefore our answer is correct. Question number 11. Which of the following will cause a shift in the supply curve of a product? Answer is changes in production taxes. The requirement is to determine the item that will cause a shift in the supply curve. A shift in the supply curve may result from changes in production technology, changes or expected changes in resource prices, changes in the prices of other goods, changes in taxes or subsidies, changes in the number of sellers in the market, and expectations about the future price of the product. Our answer is correct because it identifies changes in production taxes which will after alter the supply curve. Question number 12. In a competitive market for labor in which demand is stable, if workers try to increase their wage, answer is employment must fall. The requirement is to describe the effect of an increase in wages on demand for labor. Our answer is correct because like any other goods or services, if price is increased for labor, the demand will fall and employment will fall. Question number 13. Which of the following factors affects the market demand? Answers are price of the commodity, income of the consumers, expectations of consumers regarding availability of goods, composition of population. The factors affecting market demand are price of the commodity, price of related goods, income of the consumers, taste and preference of consumers, expectations of consumers regarding availability of goods, population size, distribution of income, composition of population. Question number 14. Which of the following statement is true? Answer is if the goods X and Y are substitutes, a rise in price of X will result in a rightward shift in demand curve of Y. The giving statement is true. A rise in the price of X will cause consumers to switch the demand in favor of Y as X and Y are substitute goods. This will cause the demand for Y to rise at existing price only, causing rightward shift in its demand curve. Question number 15. X and Y are substitute products. If the price of product Y increases, the immediate impact on product X is. Answer is quantity demanded will increase. The requirement is to determine the immediate effect upon one product of an increase in the price of a substitute good. The demand and price of substitute products are directly related. If the price of a good increases, the demand for its substitute will also increase. Our answer is correct because it depicts this relationship. Question number 16. Which one of the following would cause the demand curve for a commodity to shift to the left? Answer is a rise in the price of a complementary commodity. The requirement is to identify the factor that would cause the demand curve for a product to shift to the left. Our answer is correct because a shift in the demand curve to the left would be indicative of a decrease in demand for the product, and an increase in the price of a complementary commodity would cause such a shift. Question number 17. A banker makes following comments about the law of supply. Statement 1. Law of supply represents the producer's willingness to supply a commodity with respect to change in its substitute's price, keeping all other factors constant. Statement 2. Law of supply represents the producer's willingness to supply a commodity with respect to change in its own price, keeping all other factors constant. Which statement provides the most reasonable explanation of the law of supply? Answer is statement 2. Law of supply states as the price of a good rises, the producers will supply more of it, keeping all other factors constant. Question number 18. How is demand curve for a good affected when price of its substitutes rises? Answer is shifts to the right. In case of substitute goods, increase in the price of one good results in increase in the demand of its substitute good. Example, tea and coffee are substitute goods. When the price of tea increases, then consumer starts consuming coffee in place of tea. As a result, demand for coffee increases. Question number 19. The slope of a demand curve is most often. Answer is negative. The demand curve is generally downward sloping, negative slope, because of the inverse relationship between the price of a product and its quantity demanded. Question number 20. If a group of consumers decide to boycott a particular product, the expected result would be. Answer is a decrease in the demand for the product. The requirement is to identify the effect of a boycott on demand for a good. Our answer is correct because a boycott means less people are purchasing the good. Therefore, demand is decreased. Question number 21. When income of the consumer rises, the impact on price demand curve of an inferior good is. Answer is shifts to the left. When increase of the consumer increases, demand for the inferior goods decreases, due to which demand curve shifts leftwards. Friends, if you wish to get more actual memory recalled questions with answers, please write me in comment section. I request you to like and share my video to banking fraternity who are really aspire to crack CIB exam. Also, please do hit bell icon and subscribe my channel to get notification of my new videos. Thank you very much.